Hello guys and welcome to another video. This video is a recap of all the videos made in the game F1 23. I hope you like it. 23 Renault career. Today, I will play the race of this weekend. Now let's go to the race.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Albon, Stevens, Tsunoda, Ocon, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Bottas, Ricciardo, Joe, Sargent, and Clement Novalak. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. They've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Now let's start the formation lap.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit.
Fantastic stop.
Mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
What an amazing start. I am 3 positions up.
Okay, good work. Great pass. DRS is being enabled this lap.
Why is there a yellow flag?
Caution, caution.
Oh my god, Perez is retiring and almost made me hit him. Be careful, dude.
Okay, clear.
Okay, time to do a good
coming
lap.
in this lap. Okay, gap ahead is 1.5 seconds.
Time to do a good pit stop.
Okay, let's go now.
That's a good
Perfect
pit
job
stop.
from you and the crew
And
there,
then
mate.
this
We're
happens.
delighted with that. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Plus 1 place. Plus 1 place.
Okay, clear.
HM, what happened to Alonso? Looks like it was a mechanical issue.
That's Clement in the pits. Clement's in the pits now.
Fastest sector 1 and 2. Can I set the fastest time? Yes, I can.
Great work. That's a new fast. Come on, you can win that place back.
After that again, nothing happened until Norris does this to me. He hits my right side of my wing and made contact. So we both have wing damage.
Listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
Of course, no.
Okay, copy that. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip any time now. Green flag. Okay, safety
Wow,
car deployed.
a safety car.
Car's
Let's
been
see what
deployed.
caused
Watch
it.
Delta. Delta.
Let's
Make
box
sure you
pit
keep it
stop to
positive
fix
so
the
you catch
damage.
pack.
Let's actually not box, because it's just 3 laps. And the safety car has just started. Finally, I catch the cue.
car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
So, we have 2 more laps on this race, and then this happened.
Okay, clear.
I managed to get P2 and stay.
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Let's see how the drivers' standings have changed. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes move to the top of the table. Well, what an end to another
this was today's
fantastic weekend
episode.
of racing. Thanks
Hopefully
to
you
everyone who
enjoyed
joined
it,
us,
and see
we'll
you at the
for
next one. Hello guys, and welcome back to another F1 23 Renault career. Today, I will continue this career going to Jeddah, but first let's schedule some activities. Oh, an event. Let's of course improve my teammate's pace, because he was slow last time.
Thanks for handling that.
Now time to schedule the activities. Now let's go to the Grand Prix.
Our new parts
But
are
first
completed
let's do
without
the
issue.
Pirelli Hot Lap
They'll be on
Drift.
the car ready for the next race weekend.
That was so close. Time to go to practice 1. Now time for practice 2. And now it's time for practice 3. Finally, let's start qualifying.
The participants agree to a set of rules where the formula top-tier motor races.
So for this lap, I will try to not hit a wall and have any damage. And I've damaged my front wing. Beautiful. Well timed to box, I guess.
Stopping this lap. We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car. Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
And with that lap time, I managed to finish third. And Novlik finished B19 instead of last.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
This is my cue to lap. This lap time was good, so I qualified P8 and went to Q3. Yes, I'm in Q3, baby.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
That was a good lap, but I think there are some improvements. Now, that's a better time, but it wasn't that good.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three
Okay,
today.
P8 isn't bad.
Sainz and Lewis Hamilton.
So this was the video. Bye. Hello guys, and welcome back to another F1 23 Renault career. Today, I will complete the race in Jeddah.
We're here today on the shores of the Red Sea in the lower Hejaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits on the Formula One calendar. We're in Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Norris, Russell, Perez, Stevens, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Ocon, Gasly, Albon, Stroll, Magnussen, Joe, Tsunoda, Bottas, Novalak, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, and Logan Sargent. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Let's choose the strategy and start the race.
Don't let me down. Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well. Okay, not the best placement there, mate. Let's try and
No,
get a
I
good
didn't
launch
stop
as
in the
race
correct
starts.
position.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
That was a good start. I gained to positions already. That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you. Nice. That's one more position up. Now let's catch up to
Good
the other
job.
drivers.
Nice overtake.
Looks like Verstappen fights with Hamilton, so we will get closer and closer to them, as we also are gonna get DRS on them.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
It's time I overtake Hamilton. And around the outside I go. And with that, Ricciardo is out.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
Of course no. What is my
Got that
strategist
confirmed.
thinking?
Gap to your teammate behind is 15.2 seconds.
Oh no, they are really close.
Okay, we've lost a position.
No
That's
way,
us down a
I got
place.
squeezed and hit Hamilton, so now I have a lot of damage in the wing and the side pods.
These larger tyres were designed to reduce overheating, improve grip, and provide more aggressive racing. Let's hope to see you at McLaren here today. In recent times, they've fallen in visibility. The last time they one of the longest broadcasted races, but also one of the shortest. 2021 Melbourne Grand Prix lasted only 3 minutes and 27 seconds.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
So as you can see, I'm on the hard tires. This is because I want to get the fastest time of the session. But for now I need to catch up to the other drivers. Finally, I gained some positions. I think that we are going to overtake my teammate and Sargent this lap.
That's Clement in the...
Great, we have overtaken one more driver, but we will need to box in a bit. Oof.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Finally, more drivers pit.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out.
2 more positions up.
Okay, copy that.
So, the good news are that we are P5, but the bad news is that we will have to box. Looks like the FIA is checking the collision I had with Norris. Anyways, time to box.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Sergeant, what are you doing?
We need to give that place back, I'm afraid. That was an illegal overtake.
So Sergeant now wants to report me to the FIA. I don't think so. But now let's see the replay from Sergeant. To be honest, I did collide with him, but he was too slow. Thank God, now there is not a possibility of having a penalty.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead.
Perez is pitting
15.8
now.
seconds.
I thought he had already pitted earlier. Well, fastest Sector 1. Fastest Sector 1, but not 2. Fastest lap, baby.
Great work.
Let's go.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Novaluk is fighting Magnussen, so we will close to them.
Nice work,
One
mate.
more
That puts you
overtake.
off a place.
Another overtake. Now we are P14. Yes, sir. P13. We are closing on Tsunoda, so I think we can overtake him this lap. Yes, that's another position up. Oh no, he is coming. That's not good. I hit Tsunoda, and he is out of the session.
Okay. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Okay, we've been informed of an incident which is
Not
resulting in
again.
lots of loose debris on the track. A safety car is being deployed.
We need to catch to the safety car. No way, that early.
Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
What? How was I able to overtake that? Oh, thank God.
Green flag.
I think I can catch Esteban. Oh no, not again. final lap, let's go.
Final lap. Push, push. Gap to your teammate behind is 11.9 seconds. To slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
And around the outside, we go and overtake Esteban. And we go on to finish P9 after an extra pit stop.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
A sterling effort from the team and a magnificent drive to secure victory here at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them is losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Well, that was the episode. It
let's
took a
review
lot
the
of time to
drivers'
edit,
standings.
so I hope
This
you
result
enjoyed it,
then
and
narrows
goodbye.
the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Well,
Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of the F123 Renault career. But this is the final episode, because F124 is out. So, we will simulate practice 1, but not practice 2. practice to time.
Race was achieved at the 1953 German Grand Prix, plus 2005 US Grand Prix, which saw 14 cars.
The quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
For practice 2, I want to do some tasks, so I get some upgrades. No way, I was on such a good lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
They could enter the sport with as much experience as possible. It hasn't always been like that though. In the 1950s, the average age of the drivers was 39, with 3 over the age of 50. I'm not superstitious, but in the long and fruitful history of F1, no one with the surname Hill has ever failed in winning a world title. For example, Graham Hill, Damon Hill, and Phil Hill are all previous world championship winners.
Let's do another one lap. Brew.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job
Nice.
indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
British constructor Arrows never won a race after 393 attempts, the highest of any team in Formula One history. They came close 5 times in 1978, 1980, 81, 85 and 1997. Max Verstappen managed to finish 81% of his races on the podium in 20.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Now let's do another task. Finally, it's done. And with that, practice 2 is done, so now let's head to practice 3. Are there any upgrades that we can afford? Yes, there are. And another one. And now let's go to qualifying. The track is wet, so I will go on the full wet tires.
Track is wet right now. Feel your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car.
That's a not so good lap, so let's do another lap. Fastest sector 1 and 2. What a nice lap. I think it's a good enough lap for Q1.
Okay, recommend.
Oh my god, that's first and Novalik is 21st. Because it's still wet, I will take the full wet tire.
Take it easy to start with, the track's very wet.
What a good lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Well, that would go to Valtteri Bottas, who had to retire after a season winner forced him to retire in the 2021 Monaco GP. The season was removed 43 hours later, which officially makes it the longest pit stop turnaround in history. The Nürburgring is the only F1 track to have hosted 3 different races: the German Grand Prix, European Grand Prix, and Luxembourg Grand Prix.
What? We are the fastest driver in Q2. No way. Well, that sucks, so let's go to the race, I guess.
Well, once upon a time, this used to be the season opener before it fell victim to a pandemic reshuffling. But now Albert Park is back at the heart of the F1 calendar, so welcome to sun-kissed Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Stevens, Leclerc, Norris, Sainz, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Ocon, Stroll, Magnussen, Albon, Tsunoda, Joe, Hulkenberg, Ricciardo, Bottas, Novalak and Logan Sargent. And now it's time to head down to the track. And a warm welcome, of course, to my co-commentator here today. It's Natalie Pinkham. Why don't we kick off by discussing Max Verstappen?
What a quality performance. The big question, though, is how does that translate on race day? Can they hold on to that lead? One more thing to consider is the strategy element. How far can the drivers push these tyres? And who is going to blink first for fresh rubber? It'll be interesting to see if the leaders have to compromise their plan to cover off the cars behind them.
So let's choose the strategy and start the race.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gear. Okay,
Nice.
Incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Oh my god, we are second. What an amazing start.
For example, Graham Hill, Damon Hill and Phil Hill are all previous World Championship winners.
Let's try and catch up to Max. Oh no, I got off the track and now Checo is catching me. As I also make contact with Norris.
Be careful.
Now we are back to zero.
The car ahead is...
No, I run wide. And now Hamilton hits us. What is he doing? Also, because we have wing damage, I will change the front wing. Why is it taking so long? Well, thank you, pit crew. That was the worst pit stop I have ever seen.
Max Verstappen managed to finish 81% of his races on the podium in 2021. Still though, Michael Schumacher holds the record for the highest percentage. In 2002, Schumacher won every race he participated, making it 100%. Packed grandstands here today with thousands in attendance, hoping to see their favourite drivers battle it out on track.
Look at that pit stop. It's horrible. Today our pit crew is awful.
German Grand Prix, European Grand Prix and Luxembourg Grand Prix. The United Kingdom has achieved more World Drivers' Championships than any other country, over a quarter of which was won by Lewis Hamilton.
Look at McLaren. While we had the horrible pit stops, McLaren had the best pit stops. So in this lap Verstappen pitted, so Checo leads the race. Because we had a horrible pit stop, we have to overtake some cars when the safety car leaves. Finally, safety car in this lap.
Where the formula are the rules and one referring to the fact that this is a top-tier motorsport. Sebastian Vettel holds the F1 record for the shortest time elapsed.
Nice, we are in the points.
Nice move, good job.
Oh no, our gearbox is at 60%. Looks like Leclerc and Piastri are fighting. This is our chance to close on them. What an overtake! Finally, some DRS.
Okay, good work. Great
Yes,
pass.
another position up. Let's go from 11th to 6th.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 2.7 seconds.
So Gasly got damaged, so he will box.
Sebastian Vettel holds the actual record for the shortest time elapsed to the quickest competitor. He was quick speaking in the pit lane almost immediately after he exited the garage. It's almost a given that the drivers on the grid today can't substitute, so they can enter the sport with the experience as possible. It hasn't always been like that.
Let's go. Now we don't have the worst pit stop.
Turbocharged V6 power units. Along with this came integrated complex digital systems such as ERS. The United Kingdom has achieved
Not again.
Green flag. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it. Okay, information on site. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car.
Oh my
Safety
god,
car,
a second safety
no
car.
overtaking, reduce.
In the restart, we must gain at least one position. Finally,
The United Kingdom has achieved more World Drivers' Championships than any other country.
Okay, clear.
amazing! We are fourth. Final lap, let's finish at least fourth.
Push.
GG.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Another superb Australian Grand Prix comes to an end then, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Quite simply, a driver is nothing without the team behind them. So, a deserved winner, but we do have to give a shout out to the team in the pit lane and back at the factory. Very much a collaborative process.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here.
Well, that was a good episode.
Let's have a look
Love
then
you guys
at the
and see you
drivers'
at the next
standings.
video.
Max
Bye.
Verstappen now leads the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus.
Because F124 is out, let's see my top 5 best crashes in F123.
Which layout do you prefer? Or 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 which layout do you prefer? Or or which layout do you prefer? Or which layout do you prefer? Or which layout do you prefer? Or or which layout do you prefer? Or which layout do you prefer? Or
F1 23 is one of my favorite games, and I will still play it, and after years, I might make again videos on this game. Bye.